Hey everyone, Nut Free Mama here. Today I'm going to show you how to make keto Easter cheesecake. Okay, let's start off with our ingredients. First you need 3 8-ounce packages of cream cheese softened to room temperature, 1 cup of some kind of sweetener, I'm using monk fruit, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, a 1/3 cup of sour cream, and 4 eggs. That's for the cheesecake, and I am going to dye mine. It should be a yellowy color, so I'm going to add some red to make it orange like carrots. And then for the decorations, I'm using some Lily's white chocolate chips. I'm not sure how many I'm going to use yet. I'm going to color some of them green to act as stems, and then I'm going to do an orange drizzle. Let's preheat the oven to 350, and then you want to have a springform pan, and you want to spray that generously with cooking spray. Go ahead and add the 3 packages of cream cheese to a large mixing bowl, and we're going to beat that with an electric mixer on medium speed for 3 minutes until it's fluffy. Next, we're going to add in our monk fruit or whatever kind of sweetener you like, your sour cream, and the vanilla, and we're just going to mix that until it combines, so it's probably about another 3 minutes. That looks great. So now we are going to add 1 egg at a time, and we're going to beat it until it's thick and creamy 1 minute after we add each egg. I added my other 3 eggs. This is my last one, and these are at room temperature. All of my ingredients are at room temperature. I'll be sure to note that. So now I'm going to beat this last egg in, like I said, for 1 more minute. That looks great. So now I'm going to add some red food coloring because it's already kind of yellow. So we're going to see. If not, I'll add yellow to make it more of an orange color, but that's totally up to you. That shade of orange looks pretty good to me. I did have to add yellow, but that's okay. Now we're going to go ahead and pour this into our prepared springform pan. My cheesecake is ready to go into the oven. I just gave it a few little taps on the counter to remove the bubbles, and I did stick mine on a pan just in case it leaks. So we're going to get that in the oven at 350. We're going to check it after 30 minutes. My cheesecake just came out of the oven, and mine did bake for 45 minutes. I checked on it after 30, and it wasn't even close to being done. You want it to be really poofy, so mine did take an additional 15 minutes, so just keep that in mind. So I removed it from the oven, ran a knife along the edge just to make sure it doesn't stick, and then we're going to put it on the oven on a cooling rack for 2 hours to cool. After cooling my cheesecake on my cooling rack, I went ahead and covered it with some cling wrap, and it's been in the refrigerator for almost 4.5 hours. So I'm going to get busy on my accessories. In a microwavable safe bowl, I have about 1/2 cup of my Lily's white chocolate chips, and I'm going to microwave those in 30-second increments until they're nice and smooth. That looks great, so now go ahead and add your green food coloring until your desired shade of green is reached. After the white chocolate is melted, you just want to add your green food coloring and then put it in a Ziploc bag, cut off the tip, and just pipe on your stems. These are just going to go into the end of each carrot. Next, I remove my cheesecake from the refrigerator, remove the outer ring, and cut it into 12 slices. Now add the remaining Lily's white chocolate chips to a microwavable safe bowl, and we're going to heat that in 30-second increments until they're nice and smooth. Alright, my white chocolate chips were done melted in the microwave, so I added my orange food color, put them in a Ziploc bag, and just drizzled them all over my cheesecake. My little carrot cheesecakes are all set up. I just put my little green stems in the freezer on my parchment paper until they set up, and then you just stick them into the cheesecake. They turned out so cute. Thank you so much for watching, and happy Easter!